Hello, welcome back to my channel, Jacqueline Sarah Designs. I'm Jackie, and today we're going to talk about how Pinterest is ruining your home. So I love Pinterest, but I think that there are some real downfalls that come to using Pinterest to inspire our designs at home. And so I want to talk about how we can avoid this pitfall. We can still use Pinterest to create a beautiful home, to be inspired, but let's talk about how to avoid these pitfalls. So the first one is that we can get stuck because we are looking at Pinterest perfect photos or Instagram or watching home design shows, and we get stuck and we don't do anything to our home because we can't curate this beautiful space that we see. But keep in mind a few things. A professional photographer took a lot of these photos, right? And they had perfect lighting and they set the room. We all know that in theory, but remind yourself that this is not a lived in home. And so your home is being lived in and it serves a function. And so this image right here, for instance, that I've got, it is for this rug. And so this is a product image meant to sell the rug. So this is, this is staged, right? And then we have a lot of photos to keep in mind too, that this is a photo of a portion of a room, not the entire room. And there's a lot of elements here. And if you're on a budget and you have to overhaul your home to look like this, you may not have the budget for it or the time for it right now. And so it's okay to look at this photo and enjoy it, but we need to break down what we like about it and what we can accomplish in our home to kind of like get a similar feel to this. Like, maybe we could, like, maybe you love these throw pillows. This is adorable, these plaid throw pillows. Well, I can go find these, buy them online or in a store. It'd be easier online. And if I have throw pillows, I can put the covers in on my throw inserts and I can start to accomplish this look, right? So keep in mind, you may not have to go out and buy this bed frame. This is a cute quilt, but quilts are expensive. So, you can try to find this exact one or something like it, but it is going to cost money. And if you're on a budget, it might take time to curate your home. That's one quilt, right? You may not be able to go in and do this wall treatment on your home right now. But maybe you could paint your walls a lovely soft blue. This table alone, to source and find a really cute antique table or buy one that looks antique, is going to cost hundreds of dollars. These curtains might be over here. That doesn't look like the same curtain, but you get the idea. To piece together, you like these beautiful beams. Your home may not have these, so keep in mind that you can get the feel of the room without having this Pinterest perfect room. Don't let it hold you back. One thing at a time can make a huge difference. So next, we're going to talk about how Pinterest feeds you the same stuff over and over again. And that can get really boring. So I love the cottage, the modern cottage, the English cottage. It's cozy. I love pairing, antiques with a little bit of modern, but that is the trend right now. That is what a lot of people are enjoying. And part of the thing about trends is that we are fed them. And so often we find ourselves liking them because we're seeing them a lot. And so it can be good to break down the things we like in those spaces, but maybe don't just copy and paste, and just keep in mind that we are seeing a lot of these images everywhere with design, and then we start to like it. The same thing happens with all sorts of design, fashion, and so you like this. This is so pretty, but like I am getting fed the same designs because Pinterest knows what I like. But if I want to be inspired by something slightly different, or if I have a client that doesn't like modern cottage, I'm gonna have to get Pinterest. I'm gonna have to dig on Pinterest to get it to show me something other than this. Even when I search, it's going to still be feeding me these similar images. And it can get kind of boring. And we can get caught up in trends, and then in 10 years, what we thought was timeless isn't timeless anymore. So this leads into my next point. We do not want to get caught in copying and pasting other houses and designs. And so when you see a home that you love, maybe on Instagram or on Pinterest, you know, it's important to maybe open a photo. You're like, I love this, but really break down, what do you love? What do you not like? And let's make our own unique version of whatever feeling this evokes. This is just like the sun is coming in, it's cozy, and, you know, there's books there. Well, okay, we could really break it down and try to find exactly, you know, these things, but, you know, you may not even like wingback chairs. You know, it may not even go with your home. You might have like a really modern home and this is like silly, you know, or maybe you don't want a cream one because you have kids or something. And so maybe you want a nook and you love the way this feels, but maybe you want a different style of chair, you know? So really, when you are pinning things on Pinterest, don't go pin crazy and just start pinning stuff. So you want to break down. So if I go to my boards, I have tried to start curating like coffee tables, ottomans, bookshelves, lighting, and I try to, if I find an image and I really love something in the image, I'm trying to pin it to that group so that I know, like, I pinned this because I really liked the this rug, but I don't necessarily love the couch in the photo. But really find the things you love or don't love in photos. So for instance, I have like offices, and so I'm starting to pin offices. Well, I don't love this office, you know, I maybe like from afar liked it, but when I look at it, I don't love the wallpaper. I don't love the boucle chair. I like the desk. I'm not a huge fan of like the huge white mat here with the little photo. I mean, I kind of like how they paired the four. It's kind of nice, but I'm not particularly in love with that look. I do enjoy like these four photos, how they're kind of put together, but they're different. And so break down what you like or don't like about a photo, but we can get really caught up in just pinning, and then never doing. And so try to not get caught in that cycle. And so, or if you're working with a designer, you know, make sure that you're saying, here's a room, I really like these things, I don't like these things, because, you know, your designer's not going to copy and paste somebody else's home for you. That's the whole point of getting a designer, is to have your own unique space. I really like this office. So what do I love about this office? I love the color, that deep green. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. And I like the desk, you know, and there's some other elements. The pendants, I could, you know, I'm neutral on them. So, you know, keep in mind that we need to break down what we like or don't like about an image. Something that has really stuck with me over the years is, I started using the Fly Lady cleaning system a few years ago, and something that was really thought-provoking and helpful was, done is better than perfect, and some people don't like that, but remember that just taking, you know, 15 minutes to clean or organize, or 15 minutes to decorate, or buying one item a month, is okay. You don't have to go in and just do an elaborate overhaul. Oh, for instance, let's see, exteriors. A lot of people will think, well, my home is old, so I live in an older split level, and I love the cottage look. Well, I don't have to go in and like paint my brick on my house, but if we have the money to do something to the exterior, we could freshen up the trim. Or honestly, a lot of exteriors could be fixed with just landscaping, or even just cleaning up the exterior, tidying it up, pulling out weeds, fixing broken things, and then you could slowly start to add a little bit of landscaping. So there's lots of things you can do that don't require tons of time and money to spruce up your home and make it more of the home that you love and would like to have. So thank you for being here today. I have a lot of video ideas coming up of talking about trends, things I don't like that are trending, the colors of the year. So I'd love it if you leave me a comment, or if you'd like this video, subscribe if you are interested in design. I have a lot of ideas coming, and thanks for being here.